press that button, it should come on. We'll set the time up at 20 minutes, I think. It's getting warm inside. No way. Shutting down. Oh no. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, that's horrible. Most of you know I've got a little bit of a handicap at the moment, and now that I can actually move my hand, I thought I'd come down to my lockup and just have a bit of a mooch around, some light duties. And I've been here a couple of hours, I'm getting a little bit hungry, so I put a pizza in my air fryer, and alas, my air fryer doesn't seem to be working. Let me take you into the van and I'll show you what I mean. Now you're probably wondering where I'm going with this. I remembered my good friend Jake telling me that he uses his diesel heater to melt cheese on his toast. It's okay, you can make toast on these, but you can't melt the cheese on the toast. So in my crazy MacGyver mind, I thought to myself, I wonder if I could actually modify the diesel heater and the air fryer to cook my pizza using that diesel heater. And also, last time I was at my lockup, I mentioned that I could really do with some power in there. After all, I've got no lights, and you could see how dark it was. And a lot of people commented on that video, recommending that I use one of my mini power packs to power my lockup. Well, it wasn't only you guys that saw that video, Bluetti saw that video, and they sent me another power pack. So in today's video, I shall be attempting to cook a pizza in an air fryer that is heated by a MaXpeedingRods diesel heater, which in turn is powered by a Bluetti AC300, and at the end of it, hopefully, I'll have some lunch. Wish me luck. That is just the battery. And the good news is, it is 80% charged. Happy days. Have a go at this. It really is surprisingly light. It's actually made to sit on top. Here we go. Right, now we've got it all plugged in, let's switch it on and see what happens. But that's alright, we know it works, so now we know the Bluetti's functioning. Let's get the diesel heater connected up to the air fryer and see if we can cook myself a pizza. Now apparently this is the new and improved diesel heater from MaXpeedingRods with Bluetooth connectivity. It could end up in the Vario along with the Bluetti. Well, the packaging's improved. Fuel tank. Still got the nasty nipple on. Not a fan of that. I do like their gloves. Nylon fuel pipe. That is definitely an improvement, because that green stuff is horrible. Definitely an improvement on the fuel filter. Usual paraphernalia. Air intake silencer. Oh yeah, it's got the foam inside there, so that's a good one. And these do make a difference. These do make the diesel heater a lot quieter. You can't hear that air rushing in. Fuel pump. Oh, it looks like the ultra quiet diesel heater fuel pump that I made a video about. So if this is quiet, then that is definite improvement. Standpipe, so you can connect it to your main fuel tank in your van. And this one's not blocked. And a plate. So this is the plate we need. We're going to bolt this plate to the Black & Decker, then all the pipe work can go through it. Now you're probably wondering, how on earth am I going to connect an air fryer to a diesel heater to cook a pizza? Well, keep watching this video and all will be revealed. Whilst I'm putting this all together, don't forget to hit that like button. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is how I'm going to heat my air fryer using a diesel heater. I've fitted a flange from the diesel heater onto the back of the air fryer. Usually hot air would come out of here. So in my mind I'm thinking, what about I direct hot air in here, therefore forcing the air around the air fryer in the wrong direction. This will either work or it won't. Right, let's switch the Bluetti on and find out. I'll press that button, it should come on. It's quiet. That is really quiet. That is a massive improvement. Have a listen to this. That is really close. I don't even know if the microphone will pick that up. It's so quiet. Well done, MaXpeedingRods. I suppose I should take this off for a minute. Because it's new, there might be fumes. Might leave a nasty taste on my pizza. Oh I'm really surprised there's no smoke coming out of this. Right, so there's my pizza. Let's see if it cooks. See what happens. Wish me luck. We'll set the timer for 20 minutes, I think. It's getting warm inside. I think this is going to actually work. The top's getting hot. Brilliant. Right, now whilst this is doing its thing, let's talk about the Bluetti, just to pass some time. Now, it's not exactly portable, I know, but if you was to fit this in a camper van, it has got a 30 amp 12 volt outlet, which is what I'm running the diesel heater off. Now, it has got a 3000 watt pure sine wave inverter that it feeds these 6 plug sockets. It's not 3000 watts per plug socket, it is shared between all 6 of them, but nevertheless it's 3000 watts pure sine wave, which means you can pretty much run anything off of it. Now, although the main unit has a 24 volt outlet, the battery has a regular 12 volt DC outlet, cigarette light socket. It's also got a USB-C and a USB-A as well. Also, the main unit has got USB outlets. Now, the real great thing about this, and I'm really excited about this, genuinely excited, is the fact that it's got 2 MPPT charge controllers. So if you're like me, you've got a camper van, that means you can have a solar array on the roof of your van plugged into one MPPT charge controller, and when you park up you can plug in your portable solar panels into the other one, so they don't conflict with each other. And the great thing is you can plug up to 1200 watts of solar in each charge controller, which means you can have 2400 watts of solar going into this. And that is what really does excite me, and you can actually connect 4 of these up to this, which is what? Over 12,000 watt hours of power you can have stored in your van. Now, I quite often get comments on my videos about these power packs and what happens if they go wrong, because they're very difficult to ship. After all, it's a lithium iron phosphate battery, LiPo4. The couriers don't like to transport these, but in this case, if this was to go wrong, you could ship this without the battery, making it much easier to ship. And also, because you've still got the battery, you can carry on using it, because this battery, you can actually use it independently from the head unit. So in the very unlikely event that something was to go wrong with this, it's not that big a deal to get it sent back and get it repaired. And so far, fingers crossed, I've had my AC200 Max in my van for over a year now. I've had no issues with it at all. It's still going strong, still works perfectly fine. Shutting down. Oh no. Let's have a look. Oh, it says it's got an error. E05. Let's have a look, see what that is. I think that means it's overheated. Just as I suspected, E05 error is overheating. So the diesel heater is overheated because there's not enough airflow going through it. So we'll wait for it to cool down, and then I'll try it again, but I'll put it on its lowest setting. The pizza is actually getting warm. So's the top of the air fryer. Jeez, that's hot. Maybe this isn't going to work. Let's give it a chance to cool down. We'll switch it on again, but on its lowest setting, hopefully preventing it from overheating. I'm not giving up yet. I'm hungry. I don't want a raw, cold pizza. I don't mind eating cold pizza, but not raw and cold. I'm not actually going to connect this up to it. I'm just going to leave it there with a gap. Yeah, there's enough air going around there. Right, let's leave that for at least 20 minutes, I think. Luckily, this air fryer's got a timer on it, mechanical timer. So I'm going to put that on 20 minutes, leave it like that, and see how it goes. Now, not only did Bluetti send me the AC300 and the B300 battery, they also sent me a 420 watt portable solar panel. But because it's such an overcast day, I can't really put it to the test. So later on I will do a dedicated review video of this complete unit, including the 420 watt solar panel. So if you're interested in seeing that video, do make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. And then I can give you an honest and unbiased review of what I think of the AC300. Right, how's my pizza doing? Still got 3 minutes to go. looking a bit more, it's looking more dried out than cooked. Maybe I should plug this in completely. Let's get it in there like that, see what happens. Now, just like the Bluetti AC300, the MaXpeedingRods diesel heater has got Bluetooth as well, but I'm not a big fan of Bluetooth, so all I'm going to do is use the remote. That's good enough for me. I mean, why do you need to get your phone out just to turn your diesel heater on? But there you go, it's there anyway if you want it, and it also you can control different parameters with the Bluetooth with the diesel heater, but I just don't want to mess about with it. I'll just leave it as it is. Let's have a look at that pizza, shall we? It's got to be done now. Oh my god! No freaking way! Let's turn that off. We don't need that one anymore. There you go. That's all you need to turn your diesel heater off. That is definitely done. Look at that. I think I'm going to have pizza for lunch. Oh yeah, look at it, steaming hot. I think we can say that was a success. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, that's horrible. I think I'm going to pop down the chippy.